One man is fighting to reclaim his legacy, the other to prove he's more than just a name on a sanctioning body's checklist. On one side, we have Canelo Alvarez, boxing royalty. On the other, William Scull, undefeated, unbothered, and unknown. 4 belts, 1 ring, and a shot to change everything. This isn't your typical title defense. This is the fight that ties up loose ends, clears the controversy, and crowns a true king at 168 pounds. It's legacy versus legitimacy, experience versus hunger, and come May 4th under the Saudi Arabian lights, history is waiting to be made. Let's break it all down. The storylines, the styles, and what this fight means for the future of boxing. This ain't just another championship fight. It's for all 4 major belts at 168, WBA, WBC, WBO, and the IBF. Canelo had all of them. Then boom, the IBF stripped him, not because he lost, but because he didn't fight his mandatory Scull. That's where things get spicy. Canelo's been running the super middleweight division for years, but now, to truly call himself undisputed again, he's got to go through the guy the system told him to fight in the first place. Scull didn't take his belt off Canelo's waist. He got it by default. Now he's got to prove that he deserves it. And Canelo? He's trying to show the world that nobody takes his gold unless they earn it. This fight's not happening in Vegas, not in Dallas, not even in Mexico. It's going down in Saudi Arabia, where boxing's biggest money fights are starting to stack up. Canelo making his Saudi debut is like LeBron playing his first game in a new arena. Eyes locked in from all over the world. For Canelo, this is legacy work. At this point in his career, it's not about racking up paydays. It's about making history. If he wins this, he becomes a 2-time undisputed champ at super middleweight and potentially sets the stage for a mega fight with Terrence Crawford. Yeah, that Terrence Crawford. Bud might be coming for the crown if Canelo gets through Scull. Now let's talk about the man you should know, William Scull. 23-0, Cuban, tall, technical, quiet, no chains, no trash talk, no headlines. But this dude can box. He fights like he's got a GPS in his gloves, smart footwork, long jab, and the type of discipline you usually only see in Olympic-level Cubans. He's not out here looking for knockouts. He's trying to make you miss, make you frustrated, then make you look foolish. And now, after being handed the IBF title while Canelo was busy chasing other fights, he's stepping into the spotlight to show the world, I'm not a paper champ, I'm the real deal. Now, Canelo Alvarez's story is well known. Raised in Guadalajara, Mexico, he turned pro at just 15 years old. While other kids his age were figuring out high school, Canelo was fighting grown men and winning. He fought his way through the ranks with that signature Mexican pressure style, but what made him different was how he evolved. He didn't just rely on power, he sharpened his defense, studied slicker fighters, and built a complete game. Over time, he went from a red-headed curiosity to a global icon and multi-division champion. By the time he faced Gennady Golovkin, he was no longer the next big thing. He was the thing. And on the other side, William Scull, quiet, calculated, and forged far away from the limelight. Born in Cuba and raised in a boxing system known for technical excellence, Scull never had the red carpet rolled out for him. No HBO debuts, no viral clips, just work. He turned pro in 2016 and slowly, methodically built a record. Most of his fights didn't air in prime time. His wins weren't celebrated, but they piled up. He stayed patient, and when Canelo was stripped of the IBF title, Scull stepped in and took the belt the hard way. Different paths, same destination, same night. Let's keep it a buck. Boxing's politics are messier than a late-round slugfest. Canelo never lost his IBF belt in the ring. He got stripped because he didn't fight Scull when he was ordered to. And that led to a weird situation where the man everyone sees as the champ is missing a belt. And the man holding that belt is being called a placeholder. This fight, it clears all that up. No more, he's undisputed, but no more debate. The winner walks out with everything. And this is how boxing should work. Settle it in the ring. Canelo's style is a pressure cooker. He's not the fastest, not the tallest, but what he does better than almost anyone: cut off the ring, rip the body, and make elite fighters look average. His defense, especially his head movement in the pocket, is masterful. He can roll with punches, pivot inside, and fire off counters before you even reset your stance. And let's not forget the body shots. Canelo's left hook to the liver has folded world champions, but his biggest weapon might be his patience. He doesn't rush. He downloads data round by round until he finds the cracks. William Scull, though, presents a unique challenge. At 6'1" with the long reach, his job is to never let Canelo get set. He's not a brawler, he's a mover. Long jab, straight shots, smart angles. Think of him like a tech-savvy version of Caleb Plant, but more disciplined. He won't stand and trade. He's going to try and frustrate Canelo, keep him off rhythm, and force him to miss more than he connects. But here's the danger for Scull. Movement takes energy. If he can't hurt Canelo, or at least keep him honest, he may be in for a long, punishing night. Let's take it back to 2020-2021, when Canelo decided to unify the entire super middleweight division. He started with Caleb Smith. Tall, strong, undefeated. Canelo dismantled him, took his WBA and Ring Magazine belts, and barely took a backward step. Next came Billy Joe Saunders, a slick southpaw who many thought would frustrate Canelo. Instead, Canelo broke his orbital bone and made him quit on the stool. Then came Caleb Plant, the final piece. That fight was supposed to be a chess match. Canelo turned it into a clinic. He stopped playing in round 11 and became the first fighter in the four-belt era to become undisputed at 168 pounds. It wasn't just about the wins. It was how he did it. Each time more dominant, more precise. That run cemented Canelo not just as a star, but an all-time great. Now he's trying to run it back, and Scull is the only man standing in his way. Let's be clear, this isn't just about collecting shiny belts. This is about shaping the future of the entire division. If Canelo walks out with his hand raised, it's a full circle moment. He reclaims the belt he never lost in the ring and becomes undisputed all over again. That's legacy talk. And with all four belts in hand, the noise for a super fight with Terrence Crawford turns into a deafening roar. That clash? It wouldn't just break records. It could define an era. But if William Scull pulls off the upset, that's a seismic shift. A guy barely known outside hardcore boxing circles becomes the new king of 168 overnight. No more whispers. His name would be everywhere, and you better believe David Benavidez and Jamal Charlo will be lighting up with contracts in hand, hoping to be the first to test a new ruler. So this isn't just a title fight, it's a turning point. At the end of the day, this ain't about names, it's about hunger. Canelo's a made man, but he's not coasting. He still wants to dominate, still wants to prove he's that guy. He's going to walk Scull down, test his body, and dare him to stand his ground. And for Scull, this is the moment fighters dream of. Undisputed, bright lights, global audience. If he wants to shake the world, this is his chance. Canelo's the favorite, no doubt, but don't be surprised if Scull gives him problems early. Don't be shocked if Canelo has to solve a puzzle he hasn't seen before. And definitely don't get caught slipping thinking this is just another title defense, because whether it's a statement win from the king or the crowning of a new one, history is about to be made, and you've got a front row seat. Enough from me, we want to hear from you. Who do you think takes it? Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments below, and if you like deep dives like this one into boxing's best, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the Knockout Nest so you don't miss any future content. We'll see you again when the dust settles on the canvas.